Have you ever stopped to think about how some people can instantly captivate everyone around them? It almost seems like a superpower, right? But the truth is, it's not magic or something unattainable. With a few strategies, you can completely transform your relationships, build lasting friendships, and even positively influence those around you. It all starts with understanding one simple fact: people want to feel important. And the way you treat others will determine how successful you'll be at making friends and influencing people. Have empathy. Empathy is undoubtedly the foundation of human relationships. When we talk about putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, we're not just talking about understanding what they're saying, but about feeling what they're feeling. It's the conscious effort to see the world through that person's eyes, to imagine how their experiences shape their worldview. For example, think about a situation where a friend of yours has lost their job. Showing empathy in that moment goes beyond offering words of comfort. It's about validating their feelings, showing that you understand the pain and uncertainty they are experiencing. Active listening is what transforms an ordinary conversation into a true connection. When you really listen, the other person realizes that you are present, that you not only heard but absorbed what was said. And this creates a bond of trust that is fundamental to any friendship or influential relationship. When someone feels that what they say matters to you, it's natural for them to feel closer to you, and as a result, the relationship between you strengthens. Therefore, empathy and active listening not only help create friendships but also influence people, because when people feel heard and understood, they become more open to listening to what you have to say. Ask questions. When you genuinely take an interest in someone else's life, you're showing that you value who they are, respect their experiences, and truly want to get to know them. But it's not enough to just ask any random question for the sake of it. The right questions can turn a superficial conversation into a deep and meaningful dialogue. Imagine you're meeting someone new at a party. Instead of just asking, "What do you do?" try asking, "What inspired you to pursue this career?" Or, "What has been the biggest challenge you faced on this journey?" These questions make the person feel seen, encourage them to share something more personal, and at the same time, show that you're interested in their story, not just the facts. And there's more. When you ask about someone's interests, you're creating fertile ground to discover shared passions. For example, if during the conversation you find out that the person loves to travel, you could ask about their favorite place they've visited, or their next dream destination. This kind of interaction not only keeps the conversation flowing but also creates a deeper connection based on shared interests and experiences. Call people by their name. It seems like such a simple detail, but the impact is enormous. When you call someone by their name, it's not just a way to refer to them. It's a gesture of recognition and respect. A person's name carries their identity, their history, and hearing their own name in a conversation sparks a feeling of importance. It's as if, in that moment, you're saying, "I see you." He feels closer to you because by using his name, you place him at the center of the interaction. This creates an environment of trust and intimacy where he feels valued. Smile. A smile is truly one of the most powerful tools we have to create connections. It's like a free pass to enter someone's heart. Think about it. How many times have you felt welcomed or more at ease just because someone smiled at you? A smile is a universal language that we all understand, regardless of culture, language, or age. Moreover, smiles are contagious. When you smile, the people around you tend to smile back. It's almost like you're spreading little sparks of joy wherever you go. And it's not just about the impact on others. Smiling also benefits you. Studies show that the act of smiling, even when you're feeling a bit down, can improve your mood. This happens because the brain releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones, every time you smile. The most amazing thing of all is that smiling is a simple, natural gesture that costs absolutely nothing. Yet, the effects it can have on your relationships are enormous. A smile can be the beginning of a friendship, the key to breaking the ice in a difficult conversation, or even the reason why someone will remember you fondly. Give sincere compliments. We all like to be recognized, to know that our qualities and efforts are noticed by others. And that's exactly what a compliment does. It highlights something positive that, often, the person themselves may not have even noticed. But the key here is authenticity. A compliment without truth behind it is like an empty gift. It has no weight, no real value, and people can sense that. When giving a compliment, it's important that it comes from the heart, that it's based on something you genuinely admire or appreciate in the other person. It could be related to their character, such as kindness, dedication, or even creativity in solving problems. Or perhaps you've noticed the effort they put into their projects, or the way they make others feel welcomed and included. For example, instead of just saying, "You're great," try something more specific like, "I really admire how you handle difficult situations with such calm and clarity." This type of compliment is not only more genuine but also shows that you've paid attention to the person and value qualities that might often go unnoticed. Be humble. Humility is an essential pillar in any relationship. It's easy to get lost in the pursuit of approval or the need to always be right, but true strength lies in recognizing our own faults and limitations. When you admit a mistake, you're not lowering yourself. On the contrary, you're showing maturity and authenticity. No one is perfect. For example, imagine you made a wrong choice in a work project. Admitting this to the team and apologizing might seem daunting, but it's a powerful act. By doing so, you're not only showing that you're committed to the group's success, but also that you value the people involved and are willing to correct the course for the good of everyone. This kind of attitude creates an environment of trust, where people feel safe to be honest and collaborate more openly. Humility also opens doors for personal growth. When you acknowledge your flaws, you're giving yourself the opportunity to learn and evolve. The people around you will notice this and respect you even more for your courage to face your own mistakes. Moreover, this attitude can encourage others to do the same, fostering a culture of honesty and continuous improvement in your relationships, whether at work, with family, or among friends. Be positive. When you adopt an optimistic attitude, the people around you notice and are often contagious with that energy. This doesn't mean you should be naive or live in a bubble where problems don't exist. Being positive is, in fact, having the ability to look at difficult situations and find a way to handle them in the best possible manner. Who would you prefer to have by your side? The complainer who drains your energy, or the one who, even in difficulties, seeks to find a way out and acts to change the situation? The answer is clear. People who maintain a positive attitude create a lighter and more inspiring environment, and it's exactly this type of person that others want to have around. It's worth remembering that positivity doesn't mean pretending that everything is fine all the time or ignoring adversities. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging difficulties but choosing not to be dominated by them. It's knowing that, no matter how tough the situation is, there is always something to learn, a way to grow, or a solution to be found. And this mentality doesn't go unnoticed. Positive people are fondly remembered. They are the ones who, when they're not around, are missed. They create a lasting impact because they inspire trust, hope, and motivation. They make others want to be better and naturally attract sincere and lasting friendships. Show gratitude. When you show gratitude, you are actually acknowledging the value of the other person and reinforcing their importance in your life. This recognition is one of the most effective ways to strengthen bonds between people. Thanking someone for the small things in daily life might seem like an insignificant detail, but it's precisely in these small gestures that great relationships are built. Imagine someone did you a simple favor, like bringing you a coffee or giving you a helpful tip. By expressing your gratitude, you're not just fulfilling a formality, you're saying that you noticed and appreciated the gesture. This makes the person feel important and recognized, and we all like to feel that way, don't we? But gratitude goes beyond words. It can be expressed in many ways, from a simple thank you to actions that show you truly value the person. For example, when someone gives you advice that makes a difference in your life, you can return that gratitude not just by thanking them but also by applying what was suggested and later sharing the results with that person. This shows that you not only listened but truly valued what was said. Be available. Maintaining an attitude of service is one of the most powerful ways to create and strengthen genuine connections. When you make yourself available to help others without expecting anything in return, you demonstrate one of the most important values in human relationships: generosity. Helping others selflessly is a way to show that you truly care about their well-being. This can be as simple as listening to someone who needs to vent, offering sincere advice, or even making yourself available to assist with a difficult task. The key point here is intention. When you act with the genuine intention of being helpful, without ulterior motives, people notice and feel deeply valued. Think about the people you most respect and admire. They are likely the ones who stood by you in tough times, who helped without asking questions and without expecting anything in return. This willingness to serve creates a special connection because it's based on trust and the certainty that you can count on that person, no matter the situation. These kinds of relationships become nearly unbreakable because they are built on a foundation of mutual support and solidarity. And the most interesting thing is that by acting this way, you create a cycle of reciprocity. The people you've helped, feeling grateful, are more likely to return the favor, whether by helping you in a time of need or by passing that attitude forward and helping others. In the end, this is what truly matters. The relationships we build based on generosity and mutual support are the ones that sustain us in difficult times and help us grow as individuals. And this type of influence, which comes from the heart and is reflected in actions, is what creates bonds that truly last, that are unbreakable, and that make a difference in people's lives. If you're committed to your personal development and want to keep evolving and leveling up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, I always bring practical and powerful content to help you keep growing. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure to leave a like so that more people can be impacted as well. In the description, you'll find links to books that I've carefully selected, works that can completely transform the way you think and act. It's definitely worth checking out. And don't leave just yet. Take a look at the suggested videos here on the screen. They will help you even more on your personal development journey. See you there.